If you have this paper pad, don't you just love it? Well, we're using it again today. Hi everyone, it's Sherry. I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Stay tuned. Welcome to my channel, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for choosing to support me and my channel at this moment right now. Today, we are going to make a very fun, quick, and easy project using this book club paper pad. Some of you have it. Some of you have it on order. And if you've managed to get your hand on it, you know that it is a really fun pad. Today, I'll be using this pad again to make a very simple project, but very meaningful project to the person that might be receiving it. So I'm going to flip to my overhead camera to give you a closer look at what we're making, but y'all know what time it is. It's time to make it. In a previous video, we used the book club paper pad to make a bookmark and tag folio. And so many of you left wonderful comments that you were going to make this as well for various people in your lives. And for those of you who haven't seen it, here is what it looks like. Y'all, it is absolutely fabulous. We filled it with bookmarks and reading tags and lists. It is absolutely wonderful. I will have it linked in the description box below if you haven't watched it. Even if you have watched it, how about going back and giving it another look? You know why? Because you guys helped to make this video my #1 video of the week. And of all of my file folder crafts that I've done recently, this has been the most popular. So thank you so much for helping to get this video promoted so that it can be seen by so many others. So when you make this and you gift it, why not make a little card to go along with it? Now this card will also hold some bookmarks or some tags, whatever you want to put in it. But I think it's a great way if you're giving a gift of this to someone, why not just tie in the card to the whole theme of it? So I'm going to show you this card, very simple. It is 5.5 by 4 1/4. Here on the front, we have a little pocket, and in that pocket, we can put so many goodies. You can even put a gift card in this pocket if you want. And then when you open it, I just decorated it a little bit so that we can keep in line with the messaging of reading books. So here is what we're going to need to make our card. So I have a cut apart page, and I'll be going after this piece here. I have a piece of scrap, and I'll be giving you the measurements of these scrap sizes that you'll need, because we will cut scrap from this piece, scrap from this decorative piece here. We have a piece that measures 7 3/4 by 12. This is for the envelope. I will show you how to make an envelope. And I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 that we will cut to make one card. But for one 8.5 by 11-inch piece of cardstock, you can actually get the base for 2 cards. So let's go ahead and cut our card. On the 11-inch side, let's cut this at 5.5. And now we have the bases for 2 cards. Then we're going to turn it to the 8.5-inch side, and we're going to score this at 4 1/4. And we'll just fold it like this. So now I want to create that little pocket on the front. So I am going to take this piece, and I am going to cut a piece at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Then I'm going to take my ruler, and what I'm going to do with that ruler is I'm going to position it at the corner here, and then we're going to slide it over to the corner here. And then I'm going to cut from corner to corner on the diagonal. So now I have 2 pieces, and I can use that second piece on the other card. But I'm going to take this piece, and we'll be putting it right there. But before we do, I don't want my background to be stark white. So I'm going to take this piece of scrap and I'm going to cut it at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And it's already cut. So now I'm going to take my tape and I am just going to place tape on the back of this piece. And I'll place it down like that. I don't have very much white showing on my border, and that is on purpose because now we're going to take this piece and we're going to put it right there. So I'm going to put it down using glue, a very thin bead of glue. We'll take this and we'll put it here. Easy, easy peasy. And let's get that nice and stuck. And I'm going to take my scissors and I am just going to cut out my bookmarks. Now I'm doing very simple bookmarks. If you want to laminate yours, you can. I'm not going to be doing that. If you want to cover yours in contact paper, clear contact paper, or you want to treat it with Mod Podge, y'all, whenever you're making your project, whatever you can think of, go ahead and give it a try. I might not be doing that in my video, but it's certainly one of those things that if you want to try it for yours, then you certainly can. So now I'm going to take my tape and place tape on this bookmark. Place it over here like that, and then we'll do this one as well. Place some tape. I'm just doing this because I want a little bit of a light border around. Again, this isn't anything that you have to do. Let's take this one. Let's put it down like this. I'm going to grab my scissors and we're just going to cut out our bookmarks with a little bit of that white around. Y'all, my sister Teresa is coming to town and she is going to be on camera with me again. So I hope that you can join us. The last time we had so much fun. And again, this time she will be leading another video because she is thinking about starting a YouTube channel and I am encouraging her to do just that. So she will be joining me. So there are our two little bookmarks. I think that they are stinking cute and adorable. Now I just want to do some simple decorating to the front. I have this that says happy every day. And then I have these little pieces right here that I just want to pop up behind it, similar to what I did on the other one. I think it just adds a little bit of something, something. So I am going to take some of my glue while I have these in place. And I am just going to put some glue down just to go ahead and stick these in place like that. Then we'll take this piece and I want to pop it with a couple of pop dots. So I am just going to take some pop dots and put them along the bottom here. And then I'll put one right here in the middle. Let's see if I get the look I'm going for. I think I can put one right there too. Do that again. Yeah, I think I can get one think I can put one right there. So now I'm just going to peel away the backers from my pop dots. We're going to take this and just put it down right there. Y'all, that is some easy peasy simple card making, because y'all know I do not consider myself a card maker, but I will try to do a little something every now and then. So now I'm going to bring in my trimmer because I want to cut out this cut apart here. And I am going to cut it 5 1/4 by 4. So now I'm just going to add some tape to the back. We're going to take this piece and put it right there. Then I'm just going to take this little flower. I changed my mind about adding more. And I'm going to put that little flower right there in the center. Flip over to the back side. And I have this little dragonfly. We're going to put it right there. And so y'all, there is our Simply Beautiful card. Very, very simple. But you can write so many different messages here on the inside. So you can make this a card for any season, any reason, anyone, but it definitely serves as a complement to this little folio. All of the papers and the pad work so well together that you can't go wrong with your mixing and your matching. So I am going to show you very quickly how we make that envelope. So many of you see me make envelopes all the time, and sometimes I'll get comments about, why do you always make an envelope when you make a card? Well, because we have people who tune into my channel for the first time on this project, and they might want to make it, and they need to know how to make that envelope to go along with it. So that is why usually when I make a card, I make an envelope as well. So to make a card this size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, I'm using a piece that is 7 3/4 by 12. On the 7 3/4 inch side, I'm going to score at 1, rotate it to the opposite 7 3/4 inch side, score at 1, turn it to the 12 inch side, score at 4 1/4, and then at 8 5/8. So now we are going to fold and burnish all of our scores. And so now we have these little intersecting points right here. What we want is to free these flaps here, and we do that by going to that intersecting point, angling in as we cut. And that has freed that tab. Then I'll go back to that intersecting point and I'll angle in as I cut down to remove my corner pieces. So let's cut down at an angle as we free the corner pieces from all 4 sides. And there is our envelope shape. I'm going to use my scissors to round the ends. If you don't have a corner rounder, this is a great way to get those rounded ends on our envelopes. You can put your envelope together using glue or tape. I am going to use glue by adding a little bit of glue to these flaps here. And then the widest flap is the flap that I will be folding up. So I'll add some glue along the edge, fold up and fold over. Got that nice and stuck. This envelope is mailable within the USPS. Now, if you live outside of the USPS, just make sure you check with your local postal service about any special mailing requirements that you can see that we can fold over our flap. And we have our card inside. Now, this card has a little thickness to it, so it might cost a few pennies more. Not really sure, but I would check on that with my post office as well. And if you're interested in how you can address the envelope, you can certainly use labeling for that if you don't want to handwrite your information on the front. So that is it for my easy peasy complimentary card to the bookmark and tag folio that we made in a previous video. For me, I think that these are just so delightfully simple, and that's what makes them special. We don't have to do a whole lot to turn out a beautiful message. And if you know someone who loves to read, having bookmarks galore is always a good thing. So I hope that you have enjoyed another way that we can use this beautiful, beautiful paper pad from Michaels called Book Club. If you have enjoyed this video, and I certainly hope that you have, please hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, all day, every day, this is what we do, y'all. This is how we do it. So I want to have you on the team. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll know when I upload a new video. As always, my friends, please be safe, be kind, and be the reason someone smiles today. Happy crafting, and we'll chat later. Bye.